Hello, everyone. So today's readings are about the Sun Signs Libra, Scorpions, and Sagittarians, and how you can manifest a lot of money and abundance into your life. So let's begin without wasting any time. So for Librans, again, sorry about my squeaky floors. So for Librans, let's see what you have in store. Well, this card refers to looking at what's going on in your life in an upside down perspective. So you've probably been going through some challenges, and if you continue to look at those challenges in the same way that you have been looking at in the past, if you kind of stay too passionately clingy to your views, you might be unable to hear what other people around you are saying, and sometimes taking a different perspective into things, looking at it from a different point of view can be really helpful when we're beginning a new work or we find ourselves stuck in work somewhere and we're looking to manifest, energy, we're looking to manifest money, abundance, wealth, right? So if you're feeling stuck in a certain way, it might do you a lot of good to change the way you're looking at the situation, because the situation is not going to change. But once you change your perspective around the situation will start presenting itself in a different way, and it will allow you to uh, utilize the situation in a better way, in ways that works for you better. Once you change your perspective, then the path ahead seems to be pretty clear. You change your perspective means you look at the situation in a different way. You start looking at the negatives of the situation in a different way, the challenges of the situation in a different way. And once you do that, you take back the control you feel right now you don't have, because you're probably feeling stuck somewhere. And once you start doing that, you would have done all the hard work and you'll get a lot of clarity. That's what this card represents, the Ace of Winter. It's the beginning of new ideas, it's the culmination of old, and you're going to have great ideas that should be implemented. Okay, but that will happen once you clear yourself away out of that mental stuckness that you're in, because you're kind of too, you're probably too married to the way you're looking at certain things. You're too passionately associated, attached to the way your ideas are being carried out in your own head. So once you do that, you'll see that there is a lot of support you'll get for your ideas through the universe, through people around you, and you have to just act on it then. Sorry. Moving forward, it seems to definitely be going your way, Librans. So once you change your perspective and abundance, money, wealth follows through, you will have a celebration coming your way very soon. Maybe you celebrate getting a new project, maybe you celebrate some wedding anniversary, some union of some sort, or maybe it's just day-to-day life celebrations, a meal at a restaurant, a dinner out, buying something nice for yourself, whatever it is, you celebrate that, and that celebration will attract all the more abundance in your life. So, Librans, right now, the biggest challenge for you, in order for you to attract more abundance, is to challenge the way you're looking at a particular situation. If you challenge it successfully, and you take care of the way you're looking at certain things, you look at it from a very different perspective, upside down perspective, you will get very good new ideas, because you'll clear a lot of uh, you know, old ideas in your head for the new. You'll get a lot of new ideas. Once that starts to happen, you'll have enough reason for celebration, having fun with friends, with family, and that will attract even more wealth and abundance for you. All right, so that is it for Librans. Moving on to Scorpions. Okay, so wonderful, wonderful card. It's just like this is a major arcana card, so is this. So, and when you begin a reading with a major arcana card, it means that if you change the core way in which you're dealing with things, the rest of it follows through, or should follow through, right? So, the first thing you need to do, Scorpions, is to release. Somewhere there's been I would say, bad experience in the past. I keep hearing the word sabotage. So, maybe any Scorpion who's listening to this reading, you've been, kind of what is it, like a dagger in the back. You've been, what is it called, you've been like stuck in the back, stabbed in the back. That's what it is. So you've been stabbed in the back by a trusted friend or colleague, or something that's happened with you in the past, and it's holding you back. You're really scared, and you've got, I won't say that you've healed through it, so you have overcome the emotional part of it, The hurt, yes, you've dealt with it, you're strong like that, Scorpion, so you've kind of moved ahead with your own strength, but being able to trust again is being an issue, and you have to get over that sabotage. It had to happen, so it happened for whatever reason, good or bad, however you want to look at it, but it has happened. The nutshell is that if you want to attract more money, wealth, abundance into your life from now onwards, you'll have to let that past be. Take whatever lessons that you want to from it, but the lessons should not be such that that stop you from moving on. So if you're taking a lesson that, okay, it was really bad and you should trust people, great, fine, but the idea for you to be able to take that lesson that you should trust people should be such that you should be able to put it into action with future people that you can trust, right? Holding yourself back continuously and being in fear is not going to help you move forward. So you do need to release the past because it was the past in order for you to move on. You've taken the biggest lessons you had to out of this bad experience, and it is an ending of that bad experience. It will lead you towards good opportunities, but you need to take that plunge. You need to take that dive, and that is how you will attract more money and wealth. Oh, another major arcana card for you, Scorpions. So the other thing is you're probably debating right now who to get into partnership with, who to sign a joint venture with, who to, probably start a relationship with. I've mentioned this before that abundance can mean multiple things to multiple people. It can mean money, it can mean wealth, it can mean food, it can mean relationships, it can mean, parties and lavish clothes and, perfumes and this and that. It could mean anything, right? So, to attract whatever abundance means to you right now, Scorpions, you need to honor your perspective, but at the same time, you should not get very married to that perspective, in the sense that if there is a different way of looking towards things, maintaining the integrity of what you truly believe is true, then you should go for it. So if a new path is coming across and you're wondering, oh, should I follow that because I've never done that before? What will it be right or wrong? As long as your ethical principles are not compromised, while doing that, whether it's beginning a relationship, partnership, work, whatever it is, it will be fine. It will do you good to learn different things right now, different points of views, different perspectives. Don't let the traditional or the modern confine you, right? So some of us have had a hard time with traditionalism, with conventionality, with people around us who might have been orthodox. So we somehow begin to hate that in totality, or dislike that whole thing in totality, the whole school of thought in totality. Don't do that. Or it could be that you've always been a very modern person. You've not been able to relate to the conventional, or the vice versa. You've always been such a conventional person, not orthodox maybe, but such a conventional person that you don't relate to the modern way of doing things. It is the time to consider the opposite view, whichever view you're on, as long as your principles are grounded and they are not being compromised. You should go ahead and choose whatever new is coming your way, because that will invite more money in, more wealth, more abundance in for you. Your old ways may not yield more anymore. Again, very much in continuation with unity. So if you see this fairy over here, I'll bring it up close. The two fairies here they're walking away from this fairy over here, and he's still kind of looking as if he's looking backwards, right? If something is walking away from you, do not try to chase it right now, Scorpions. It's something that you need to just let go of. Again, release. Let go of the old, let go of the old, let go of the old is the common theme that's running for you here if you want to attract more money and abundance into your life. People who are dishonest, let it go. Don't carry that baggage with you. Yes, they hurt you, but there are all sorts of people in the world. What can we do about it? As we can't really do anything about them. The only thing we can do is heal ourselves and move forward. So walk away from the dishonest relationships, uncomfortable relationships, and do what you think makes you happy, and don't chase anything. In while you're trying to make yourself happy, if something which is quite new comes your way, right, referring to the unity card here, something new and very contrasting to what you've done all your life or for a long time comes across your way, but it feels right in your gut, then follow through. That will attract more wealth and abundance. Chasing the old is not going to attract, or the old ways that you've been following up to now, Scorpions, will not attract more money. So release the old, release the old, release the old, and look forward to the future and the new ways of being, Scorpions. That will get you more money, wealth, abundance. Right, moving forward to the last month of the calendar year, beginning from January to December, which is the Sagittarius. So you need rest, guys. You really need rest. You seem to be very, very tired. You've probably worked very hard so far, and in order to attract money, you need to not fall sick to begin with, okay? So you need to rest, and that will come from sleeping, a lot of rest, a lot of meditation, rest, 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 whatever, however you define rest, massage, a spa, sleeping, cooking, relaxed, whatever is feels relaxed, you gardening, whatever it is, just rest, not something which takes up too much of energy, active energy. Don't do any of that. The best would be a lot of meditation, a lot of breath work. Sorry. Um, that will help you in regathering the energy that you've spent. See, with money, with abundance, with everything is a game of energy. The more energy you have, and the higher the energy is in vibration, the greater that high vibration energy you attract from the universe. So if you're all spent out and you're going on putting in more energy, more energy, more energy, thinking that if I do this more, 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 you'll get more money, it won't work that way, unfortunately, because what the universe will pick up is fatigue, 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 rest, rest, rest. So it will not give you more to do, it will give you less and less to do. So it can sometimes be counterproductive. So take rest first of all. Okay, and be very careful and cautious as to where you're investing your money. This card has popped up through and through this entire week, and so has this one, and I believe this and this. Um, but yeah, seven of winter. So if you're be guarded about your money, you don't need to be scared, but make very wise, cautious, well-informed, researched decisions. Don't invest your money, don't make sign new partnerships, don't make new partnerships, don't break any old partnerships without thinking about everything. If you keep an open mind, but you think about everything, if you take informed decisions, wise decisions, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you suddenly get excited because there is a lull around you and you just want to move ahead and do something very exciting without thinking where and how it's going to happen and where it's going to lead to, then you might, get yourself into more trouble. So, for example, in order to attract more money, don't go around investing in things which are not going to promise a lot of returns, because that might be very, very risky. Don't make any partnerships to attract more money without knowing who you're really getting into partnership with. Somewhere Sagittarians are high. I get the feeling that you're feeling stuck when it's coming to money. You feel distracted by a lot of what other people are doing around you. I especially pick this up for somebody who's a Sagittarius. A lot of distraction by what people around you are doing. You feel you're not doing enough. There is a feeling of lack somewhere, because which is coming from comparison, and it's not true. I mean, I read somewhere, and I strongly believe that comparison is a thief of all happiness, and I truly believe it is. When we tend to compare ourselves and our achievements to other people, and we tend to kind of look at those who are doing a lot more, we do tend to limit ourselves. We tend to make ourselves be smaller in our own eyes, and that, again, that kind of energy to the universe is not going to attract any sort of money or big money to you, right, or for you. So first of all, value yourself. Stop looking around so much, and if you are, take that as motivation, not as something that pulls you down further. When you value yourself, you rest, you take care of yourself, you're cautious with your money, your spending, yourself, your energy, and you are happy with who you are, and you value yourself, and you value the daily small things that are achievements, then you are going to increase your chances of getting more abundance, right, Sagittarian? So as long as you feel discontented with life, unhappy with your achievements, the messages that you're sending to the universe is that you're unhappy. And energetically, it is very difficult for high vibration to meet such a low vibration. So for you to meet to get more abundance, which is high vibration, it's very difficult with that kind of a match. And I know it's easier said than done. But unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it, that's the truth. With low energy vibrations, it is very difficult to attract something that is quite the opposite energy wise. In abundance, when we talk of abundance, we always look at it with a happy, positive face, right? Like something that's going to be given, added to our lives. It's not negative, it's always positive. So if we feel negative, then there's no way we can attract that positive into our lives. All right, so once again, just summarizing up for all the three sun signs that we've covered today. Librans, just change your outlook. Don't get stuck up in the way you're looking at things, and that should attract more money. Scorpions, just release the old. Let go of the old. It's not going to bring you anything. The new will get you a lot of wealth and abundance. And Sagittarians, hang in there. It seems to be a tough time for you. You will get through it as long as you're cautious. You take care of yourself. You love yourself. You manifest in yourself. You invest in yourself. And you value yourself. You will get more money, wealth, and abundance. Right, so that's it for today. Any questions, feel free to ask me through the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's very, very important. And I really, really value that. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now.